What's up, Nebutants? Welcome back to Cystic Arts. I'm Jess, and this is Kid Craftin'. I'm gonna review another Crayola art kit for you guys today, and hope you guys are doing well, not going too crazy yet. This is a crayon melter. This is a sparkle crayon melter, and all that really means that it has sparkly crayons in the kit. Now, when I first saw this in the store, I was kind of like, but why? Seems like a good way to kind of waste crayons to me. But then I thought, I don't know. And just whatever, we'll try it out. Let's see if I can open this thing. Let's see, does it have, okay. It has obviously the crayon melter in it. It has a docking stand for the crayon melter, some paper, 8 metallic crayons, and a label cutter and cleaning tool. So, oh look, and it has here, says they have some YouTube videos, so I will try and remember to link to that, but I'm sure you could also just search for crayon melter. So let's just get into this thing. Instructions and warnings. Here comes my dog, so if you hear some strange sounds, that's him. So here's our crayons. Docking stand, cord, cleaning tool and cutter. And then we got some little, and here's the actual doodad itself. So, let's just start off by looking at the instructions. So, so the crayons that come in here don't actually have the papers around them, but on this first little diagram here, it shows how to use the little label cutter to cut the paper off of your crayons. If you're using different ones, it says break the crayon into pieces and insert through the flaps in the cap, which is here. I can actually like put my finger in there. Well, not very far, so that's good. Little kid fingers shouldn't get stuck in there, I would think. And then it says attach the power cord, plug it in, and the LED turns green when the melter is ready. Hold melter upright with tip flat on the paper and go. Wipe excess wax from tip if necessary. It says use up all the crayon wax in the melter before changing colors. Insert new crayon color and wait 30 seconds to begin creating again. Doodle on a piece of scrap paper until the new color appears. Okay, so, and then here it's got a little diagram that like this much crayon can cover that much surface, so hopefully that's true. We will find out. And then the other side is just Spanish directions. So let me get this plugged in and we'll get ready to go. Okay, so the papers that are in here, one is this practice sheet, so you can just practice, making dots, lines, wavy lines, and some shapes. And then the other 2 pieces of paper is this like unicorn design and then this narwhal design. So I think that's kind of cool. This would be, doing these would be a good way to get your kids used to how to use this, and then once they're kind of used to how it all works, they can move on to making designs of their own. So I have my crayon in there. The LED is green. Let's see if it is ready. It's got a decently long cord, but it's not great for the setup I'm using here. Oh, look, yep, that didn't take very long for it to melt. So get this figured out here. So you just kind of hold it upright and push down, and a little bit of crayon will come out. And I don't know if it's just moving it around in circles like this. I'm getting kind of like blobs. Let's try just doing a line. There we go. Okay, that wasn't bad. Once I kind of got it flowing, it did a nice line across there. So let's do... Okay, I'm obviously not following the line that was on the paper. Am I already out of wax? No. It doesn't want to flow out right away. Maybe it's because there's some wax on the end that's getting stuck on there. I don't know if that's cooling and making it not want to flow. I'm going to grab a paper towel. So I'm going to wipe that wax off and then see if I can get it to flow better. Nope, it still takes a second to get started. So that's kind of obnoxious. I think I'm running out of wax. I just did like the tip of one of the crayons. Yeah, I'm running out of wax here. So it says when, you know, you're ready to switch colors, and try to get all that orange crayon out of there. So I just scribbled over the paper. And I'm just gonna wipe the end of that melter off. And I can feel the tool getting a little bit warm. Certainly not hot. And I mean, I can touch the end with my finger, and again, it's warm but not hot. I wouldn't recommend doing that, obviously. And this, so let's, I'm gonna put a little bit more of that same crayon in there. I decided to go with the orange one because it's kind of ugly, honestly, in my humble opinion. So I'm gonna let that melt, and then we'll play around some more. Okay, I've got some more crayon ready to go, and I'm just gonna, let's write something. See, it's not flowing. Ugh. Come on. What is the problem here? I don't love this thing. I'm frustrated. It doesn't wanna... It doesn't want to flow. Like, you gotta really get it going. You gotta push kind of hard. And if you go too fast, like, okay, I just did this kind of snaky line here, and I started off here, and it flowed pretty good for a little while across here. Did decent across here, and then right here it started to not flow as well, and I think that's because I was going too fast and the wax wasn't having enough time to melt, and now I can't get it started again. I don't like it. I really don't. I think a kid would probably get pretty impatient with this thing. It just doesn't look nice. It doesn't look like the box. Let me grab the box. Okay. Like, look at the box. You're never gonna get, you know, like a nice fine point like you have on the unicorn's hair or whatever, and like you can't get different size lines out of it. It doesn't flow on this smooth at all. You can see it's not smooth. You have to go very slow if you want to get a smooth line like this. And then if you want to go and start on a new line, it starts off like very clumpy and it takes a little while to get going. Like here you can see I was trying to write with it. And here when I first started I was trying to do dots. You can see it just comes out, you just get like chunks of crayon. So, my conclusion about this thing is don't buy it. Don't waste your money on this. It says it's for kids 8 and up. An 8-year-old is not gonna have the patience for this. They're not gonna want to go slow enough. They're gonna get frustrated when it doesn't start right away and you have to keep trying over and over again. And you're just not gonna get a good looking picture or design out of this thing. I mean, in my opinion, maybe if you go and watch some of the actual like Crayola YouTube videos about this thing, there might be some tips on here, but I feel like most people probably aren't gonna do that, at least right away. And so, you know, your kid's just gonna want to get started and not go watch a video about it. So then they're probably gonna get frustrated with its, you know, I just think it looks terrible. It looks terrible. Don't buy this. So this is the first kit that I've actually tested that I just flat out am saying it's not worth it. It wasn't super expensive. It was like $12 or $13. But I figure you're gonna use up your crayons really fast. Way faster than if you just color with them. And it's really frustrating and difficult to use. So I just can't give this thing a good review. I just can't do it. So anyway, I hope that you liked this video and you enjoyed seeing me struggle, because sometimes I do. So anyway, I will see you in the next one.